for being here. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. We're gonna start. Let me make sure I'm recording on Twitch. Ugh, I'm so mad. The other day I was playing and I forgot to make sure that I was actually live on Twitch. And I missed getting my High Lord kill on Twitch. So, like, I don't want TikTok, which is fine. It's all fine. Still got it though. Oh, let me get my heart rate up here so you guys can see how scared I am. Okay, let's get this up. Hold on 1 second, like. Let's get up on screen. Okay. Let's give it a second. It'll show up here shortly. And if it doesn't, oh well. Continue. And there it is. Okay.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now. When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing forever.
No, thank you. Green? Bitch, we still on a boat? It's on a boat. Completely normal. Completely normal. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, we did it! I'm so proud of myself. Guys, I'm doing this.
Condor 1 to Roost. Do you read me?
Condor 1? You've been radio silent for 3 hours. Are you alright?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
Still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that. I'm glad you're okay. Roost out.
Alright, here we go. Oops, my bad. Okay, I'll take it. Hold up, let me... Cool. I'm doing alright here. Still got quite a few grenades. Alright. I need more health. I need more health bad. Shit. Nothing. Just your coworker's hat, no big deal. Let's see. Boathouse. Okay. It? That's it. Just saying. Okay, let me I hear something. Where? I hear it. Where? It sounds like it's all around me. Over here. It was back there. Alright, I can make something. Let's craft some more hand. Yeah. Alright, so he was that way, it sounded like. And I don't. I just want to work for a second. Let's actually. Yeah. Because I want to save the submachine gun just in case we have to fight a big guy. Just in case, right? Alright. Sounds like he's this way. You hear? This way. Oh, nice inventory. Thank you. I try. OCD. You hear it? It's this way. I'm losing my fucking mind. Alright. I don't like how dark it is. I'm losing my shit. Hey. Let's see if I can do anything with this bitch real quick. I don't got what I need. So I'm gonna move you. Go right her. Oh. I see. Hold up. A key. Okay, hold on. OCD. Actually, let's just move this. Move this. And move this. Yeah. That don't feel right. I just got you. We'll try that. Okay. E? Wait, why are we saying E? I'm scared. Thanks for the follow, Bryce. I'm like here, but I'm not. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking scared. I hear these bitches. Aw, shit. Shit, just save. Something's about to happen. Should I get out my submachine gun? You know, just in case. Just in case, right? A bitch is not prepared. The fuck? Not the skulls. Oh shit. Not the music. I'm not scared, you're scared. Oh hell no. They're on top of me. Oh hell no. What the fuck? Oh what the fuck, you bitch! What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? No. No fucking way. No fucking way. Bitch! Aw, shit. Aw, shit. Ooh! Ooh! Hold on, I wasn't prepared. Give me a second. Let me regain my composure. So, the submachine gun needs to be upgraded. I am seeing now, and I'm kind of upset with myself for not realizing that until just now. It needs to hold more. I'm like this too. Oh, I'm not prepared. Thanks, Crunchy, for letting me know. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. Okay. Um. Ugh. Bitch, you ain't good. But you better be for
What
a
the
minute.
fuck?
Okay, so we've got pesos here. All right. Look around before you decide to like do anything. Okay. Was it just the two of them? It was just the two of them. Pro tip: flash grenades kill the parasites. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Am I equipped with the? Let me make sure. Actually. All right. So we've got three. Let's do four, and then equip. No, don't equip. Shortcut. Five. Okay. And then let's equip this shit for now. Actually, yeah, let's equip this for now and reload. Yeah. Okay. Um. What? What? All right. So we've got pesos, gunpowder. Okay. Bitch. Oh, I know you lying. Suck it. All right. Let's see what's up in this bitch. Can save a lot of ammo. Okay, I will. Okay, so we can do four.
What is this place?
I don't like this. Bitch. Alright. Just equip myself with this shit. Ooh, I don't like this.
Some kind of shrine.
You bitches better not come out. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Can I look at you? No, there's nothing to interact with over here. Nothing? Alright. I need to pull out a four. I will. Okay. What's over here?
It's the lake.
Okay, we see the monster that I've already encountered. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine all the time. We're fine. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. I got the key. Okay. Everything's good. We're good. Um, let's just stop being scared and just start going. Nothing here. Another someone fetch me a rare gold chicken egg. Okay. What will I do with it? Well, sometimes or I'm not knowing, right? Okay. So, okay. Oh, I need to start looking above me. I keep forgetting that there are things that I can get. So, speaking of that, I definitely missed treasure twice. That's some bullshit. And I'm not going back. I can go back. Nothing. Thanks for the follow, Jason. You came all the way from TikTok. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to go for that treasure really quick. Cause why the fuck not? Where did I miss it at though? No, that's kind of far. I'm not gonna go back for that. We just gonna keep moving forward. Why? We're just gonna keep it moving. I appreciate the follow on Twitch. You a real one. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Uh-oh. It's saving! S is reverse. Bitch! Oh, shit. It's not dead, is it? Where am I going? Am I going? I need to get here, so I need to go back here. The boathouse. The fish, it's gone. No, it's not. There's no way. I just have a feeling that something bad is going to happen. I just know it. Okay, I was already here. Oh, more reverse. Alright, let's go. I don't like that I have to make choices. Should I go over here? Why not? Where do I park? Right here? Alright, let's take a look. Actually, if I go here, I think I can go up here and go get my shit right. Yeah. I'm about to fix this because let's see how many pesos I have though. Because I need to get... I need to fix this submachine gun. For sure. Yeah. Okay, let's get up in this bitch. Okay,
I
friend.
have something up. Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
What can I buy? I can buy a new case! Alright, I only have 18.
What I've got.
So let me go to... Alright. What do I
I'll
have to
buy
sell?
almost anything.
What the fuck is this? Oh, that's the... Okay.
Anything else I can next time?
Let me go in here. This is literally all I have. I need like a big... Okay, let's...
Then.
How much is it to
Welcome.
upgrade?
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
It's only 9.
Knife needs care
ammo
every once in a while.
capacity.
Could be
Let's
the difference
do this.
between life. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger.
Alright, let's
Little
do that.
bit
That
goes a
should do
long
something.
way.
Always case
You'll
upgrade.
see.
Ugh. I think it's too late. I can't case upgrade. I need 20. I didn't even have enough to do it anyway.
All
So
my wares are in
I'll try
tip-top
it
shape.
soon.
I
Tune up.
assure you. Will that be all then? If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up. Come back anytime.
I think I'm good. Is this the way that I need to go? No. Nope, this is going back out the way that I came. Nope, let's go this way. I need to go up this way and through here. Okay. Okay, let's look at the map. Investigate 2 locations. So I need to investigate over here. And I can get through there and there. So right, those are the 2 locations. Alright, I'm close enough to here. I'll just try to get there. Okay, so we upgraded that. Let's see. I'm going down this way. On the right way? Yeah. Ooh, shit. I don't like. Oh, shit. I really like this. I don't like this. Alright, so I need to get here. That's the church. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do it twice. Shit. Wrong way. Oh. Did that not count? Let's see. Still went the wrong way. I went past. I had to back up. Is it over here? Yeah. Like here. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Well, now that we... Okay. Mm-hmm. We just got this. Wait, I was already over here. I was already over here. So I need this place. Right? Or am I missing something? I'm assuming... Oh, investigate the 2 locations. Over here. Church key. Okay. I just came from over here, right? I'm not losing it. I did. There's nothing else to investigate over here. Alright, so you're already over here. I need to go. How do I get closest to the church? I need to go back. I need to go back to where I was. Go out. Oh, look at this fish. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Probably shouldn't have killed you. I thought maybe you might bring me something.
Uncharted looks different.
Right? Wait, does it say that it's Uncharted? Now you've got me all like, no, it's Resident Evil 4. Oh, you scared me. I'm like, wait a second. Did I choose the right game? Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up.
Number. My bad.
No, you're fine. Okay. There we go. Well, I was already over here. There's a way for me to get back here. Oh, that just says the church. I gotta go. I gotta go back. My dog is losing his landmine. Wait, what did I miss right there? I need to go back here, figure out how to get here. Or do I go here? Let's go to that side of the lake. What's that? What's that? Oh, yes. It will take it. Give me all the stuff. Ooh. Fucking chicken. Fuck y'all. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, you better run, bitch. I don't like y'all. I got it!
I'll be taking this.
Yes. Also. Yeah. Fuck. Revenge on the chickens. Okay. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Not, Okay. This is clearly the right way. Bitch. Where are you? Towards the end. Towards the end. So I've already been here. Oop. Over here. Okay. Right? Because I've already been in here, right? No, I haven't. Oh, no. I'm scared. Why is it saving? I hate it when I see that it's saving because it makes me so scared. Is this a puzzle? Handy dandy light box. Handy dandy light box. We're gonna use it. Puzzle in the cave. Okay, let's see. Wait. Okay. This is the easy part. Okay. Okay, was there anything else that I missed out here before I go over there? Yeah. Yay, I can make some more shit. Ooh, bitch. Oh, here. Let me go up here really quick before I go up there. Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. Let's go ahead and drop down. I think that's it before I go. Kidding. Let's find the symbols on the wall. Oh, damn, you did that without finding a symbol. I use my magic light box. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's create some shit. I feel like all I can do is like just make ammo. Oh, now I have to move this down. Move this. Nope. Cool. We're all good. Alright, I am running out of space though. So I'm gonna have to go see that guy again soon. Sooner than later, preferably. Okay. Please, 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 please. Ooh. What is that? More oh shit. Oh, fuck, I don't have rifle. I can sell that though. Oh shit. What the fuck? Super random. Okay, cool. Alright. It's super normal. Super normal for like, yeah, never seen that before, but you know. Alright, let's. That it? Okay, hold on. Resources. Wait, what did I just take from? Oh, I need more. Okay, sorry. My brain did not comprehend that. I need to sell this, so I'm just going to keep that over here. Oh, shit, I can use this space. You guys. Me just realizing that I can use this. Stab the lantern. Okay. Ooh. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to do that. I want to sell this. So let's just leave that. Okay. Stab the lantern. Where's the lantern? Oh, it's right there. Shit. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. I need to be better about that. Wait, can I pick it up? Actually, speaking of that, let's look. Alright. There was 2 treasures over here. So I'm missing another one. I wonder where. Down. We're gonna look up, because that's what I was told. It's always up. Always up. Okay. You know what? Wait. I forget that I have buttons on the side of my mouse that does stuff. Okay. No. Okay. Sorry. I thought something was happening. Alright, so I'm assuming I have to go here now. Okay. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. Whee! Okay, basically a straight shot. Ooh. Okay. Still going this way? Yeah. Wait. Wrong way. Oh shit. It's over here. Oh, over the barrels in the water. I can? Okay. Ooh, no. Alright, let's run it over. Ooh, shit. Don't miss. I'm not liking this fucking cave. I'm not gonna lie. No, sir. No, thank you. You make me nervous. Okay, so that just took us all the way to here. Okay. And the dock is over here. All right. So we're doing things. We're doing things. We're doing the things. Okay. Is this the key? Oh, shut the fuck up. Hey, okay. I think if it's the same colors, it's more, is what we found out. So, let's see how much it'll cost if I do 2 greens. 16. Now, if I do a green and a purple, about the same. Actually, it's a little bit more, isn't it? We'll leave it like this. Okay, so I have the thing to complete the puzzle back. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. 300 less. 300 less. Thank you for doing the math, because I just remember 16. All right, I'll change it. Wait, why am I going down to that? Well, there's nothing else for me over here. I don't think. Oh yeah, 300. You're right. It was 500. Yeah. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Well, there's stuff up there. Can I dock over there? Can I not dock over here? Did I miss anything? Hilarious. There we go. Let's see. Here. saved again, so there's something. Oh, it's over here. Gunpowder. Cool. Unless I missed something. Nope, that's a rock. Okay. That's a rock. We did this. Is this it? I guess that's it. Right, so I investigated these two areas. I've got the head. So I've got to go back. Okay. I've got everything that I need. Not a fan of this. And why did these repopulate? I hear people. Oh shit. We just gonna be ready. He's gonna be ready.
¿Dónde estás?
Bitch. Don't be seen. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Wait. Actually, let's sneak up on this bitch. I prefer that. We'll sneak attack. We love it. Sneak attack.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
¿Dónde estás?
Shut up.
Un forastero.
Bitch! Shut the fuck up! Oh, shit. Okay, how about we just don't? Alright, well, oh shit, I thought I had shot him. That just means, oh shit, I gotta go. Oz gots to go, bitch. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. I just am. Okay, will that work? Okay. Right, and then you said if I get a close melee? Okay, let's see. These bitches are coming around. Let's just, like, set these bitches up. Come on.
¿Dónde estás?
There you go.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh, hold on, hold on. For you. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, that's all I had? That's some bullshit. Guess this is it. Why isn't he turning? Hey, guys. Oh, shit.
Little bitch.
You know what? I can equip this. Yeah. Let's just...
Present for you.
Oh, that doesn't work? Cool. Oh. Oh, shit. Fuck you. Ooh. Sorry about that. Poor guy. Okay, you said... Ooh, shit.
Come on.
Alright. Not saving any ammos. I don't got a lot of flashbangs. I gotta buy more. Do more with it. Hey, thanks for the likes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We can work with this. We can. We've got it. Is that it? I think that might have been it. Can I grab all that back there? Yeah, I think I'm good. Cool. Okay, so there's some barrels over there. Let me grab this. Yay, a flash grenade. Okay. Let's see what we can make now. I feel like I would much prefer more flash grenades now that I knew what I knew. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna continue to do that. Yeah. Okay. So we've got... Okay. Cool. Alright. Sure. Yep. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to one. I like it. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Look around. Actually, did I look around up here? Nope, nothing. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey, friend. Actually, where you at? Where you at, my bro? Oh, bet. Let's go up and get you, bitch. Yeah. Die. Fuck. Alright, well. You're fine. Let's take some of this shit. And that's all she wrote. Alright. Let's do a... Okay. Let's see what you got for me over here. What the fuck? Oh, that looked like teeth. That's just the way the cave looks, I'm assuming. Alright, that was the last bit of health the bitch had, so... Gotta be real careful, like... What's that? It's just water reflecting. Okay. Oh, hey, friend.
There you go.
I can't really... Ooh, where the fuck you come from, bitch? So many of these bitches.
They keep coming.
Okay, we got him. Oh shit. What is he about to throw? Alright, so he threw... buddy. Let me reload. Trying to count as best as I can. Okay, you're on fire. Woo, shit. We got the big bitch. Actually, hold up. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry. Alright, so we've got... Got a little bit. We have 18 left. Too many shots. There's more? There's more? The fuck? Okay. See him? Okay, here we go. They're throwing shit at me. Cool. Oop, wrong way. Actually, fuck this. Actually, I need that. I do need that, so... Before I decide... Okay. Cool. How many are you gonna throw? See you. Missing. Gotta be brave. Go take on this bitch head on. Fuck him. Where the fuck is he? Oh, fuck off. How about that? Woo, bitch! I can't deal with this. Not today. Not today, Satan. Nope. Not today. You can hang out there. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what I decided. You can hang out like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello. Whew, thank God. I can craft some shit. Alright. Let's craft this shit. Okay. We've got you. And then we can craft... Personally, as much as I love the flash grenades, I just would much rather have more ammo. Just in case. I think I have to start using my... Where is it coming from? Sounds like he's right on top of me. You hear that? Oh shit, he is. He was. I heard it, and then I was like, bitch, no thank you. Not today. I heard him. Like, where the fuck? You coming, bro? You coming? Cool. Alright. We got him. We got him, friends. Alright. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, I was already over here. Alright. Let's go back up and explore a little bit more. Thanks for the follow. I'm not paying attention. I feel like I should be more. So paying attention, but I'm also locked in. So sorry, guys. Oh, shit. Fuck off. Why aren't you dying? Let's just go fry them up here again. Why didn't you reload? The fuck? Oh shit. Okay, so you're just gonna come up here anyway? I don't think there's anything else here for me. I mean, the only thing that I can get is like from killing this guy. Which, oh, there's a lantern over there. Hold on, now I gotta go get that lantern. Bitch, die. That's all I want. He's turned. For sure he's turned. There's no doubt about that. Turn. He is coming up. Did this guy go? Or was he the same guy? Was that? I'm so confuzzled. Okay. Let's go get this lantern. Nope, that's not the right lantern. Yay! Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, fuck no. Before I decide to wander in there, I'm pretty sure I saw, oh, there it is. Well, much easier using the light box. I'm pretty sure I saw a treasure lantern. Like, 100%. Yeah, I did. What was it? I'm just gonna go get it. What was it? Oh, fuck yeah. See? There's another side. I get to there from here? Probably not. But let's go up there and go look. Thanks for the follow, Jimmy. Okay. So we just did this. We're going up in here, grabbing another fucking head. Ugh. Okay. Didn't I get the key for the church already? Small key. No, I did not. Okay, so a bitch has to go over here to get the church key. Okay. I can do this. I can do hard things. Right? Fuck off! Where the fuck these bitches come from? Oh man! See, I was not prepared for this shit. Oh. Fuck off. Actually, let's start utilizing this. It'll help me out a little bit. There you go. Oh, fuck off. Bitch, just run. At this point in time, we ain't got time for this bullshit. I don't got time for this bullshit. Run, bitch, run! Run, bitch, run! Alright. I just didn't want to waste any more of my shit, to be honest. So I need to go right out her. I need to go right out here. Okay. Wait a second, bitch. What is this? Yeah, this is right. This is right. This is right. This is right. Right? The church key's right over here. Alright, let's do some inventory management. You don't got much. She don't get much. But we can try. That's the most important part. Okay, have I already been over here? I have. Okay, good. Those are good things. Wait, if I've already been over here, why didn't I get the church key? Doesn't seem right. Why didn't I get it the first time I was over here? Oh, okay. I see.
Same mark from the church.
I see. I put the two heads on the hands, right? Okay. I see. Cool. Okay. So we just saved. No, bitch.
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
Alright, let's see. What's the best way back to the church? Let's see. What is the best way back to the church? I need to be here. Oh. None of this was open. So the best way back was the way that I was, which was here. Right? The settlement. Lakeside settlement. So let's go do that. Which is literally...
You have the last hexagon piece for the puzzle. It's where you had to get the gas for the boat.
Yep, so I gotta go right back here. Yep. Which is basically straight, right? I mean, to the left. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm missing all this. My bad. Hold up. I love me some free pesos. Fucking this. Free pesos. Free pesos. And then, ooh. Okay. Pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. We did it! Okay, so now I got, oh. Where the fuck did this bitch come from? He wasn't there before. Can I sneak up on him? None of these people were here before. What the fuck is this bullshit? Wait, am I at the... I don't think I'm at the right spot. Yes, I am. This is where you were. Don't be so real. 1, 2. I wish the grenades did a little bit more to them. Oh, he saw me. Fuck off. Okay. Where the fuck is my peso for that kill? Bitch. You didn't give me nothing for that kill? That's all I got? That's kind of annoying. Oh, hey, bud. Sorry. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Why didn't it... What the fuck happened? Oh! Oh, bitch! Bitch, run. Bitch, you need to run. You need to run all the way away. Mm-hmm. Yep. That was not something you were prepared for, and that's okay. Oh, shit. Ooh. I was not prepared for that shit. Wait, was this where I was? I just don't feel like it is. I don't feel like it was. Was it down here? Going for this one. I don't know. We'll see. Because this does not feel familiar to me. This, however, does. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, go back down. I see. Okay, so we've got this. Yeah, this is not familiar to me. It's not natural. Where the fuck was I? And why am I having a hard time finding where I was? What was this? Be quiet! Shit. My child. My dog. My child. It's being so fucking loud. Okay. Ooh, a gold bar. Okay. What else is in here? Hey! It's fun. Oh. I already did this. I was in here. It's nighttime. That's why it looks so different. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's why it looks so different. Okay, let's... I went the wrong way. I need to go back. Where the fuck did I dock? Alright, let's go back. Go back. Alright, let's try over here. Also. Oh my gosh, you're fine. Royal, come here. You're fine. Come here. Is it right here? Yeah. This is it. Hey, Vaughn. Thank you for the cheers. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to put this in. And now we're good. Oh, fudge sickles. Okay, actually. Okay. Is this a closer? I fucked it up. Okay. Pretty close. My brain somehow figured that out. Have no idea how. Crazy how that works for me. I need to go upstairs and get some shit. Okay, let's see. So we've got the key. We did the puzzle. Right. I need to go up here and do some shit before I go. Because basically we're just backtracking, right? Alright, hello friend. I need some help. Alright, let's see what we can do here at the tavern.
Oh, welcome.
Hey guy.
What can I interest you
Oh
in?
shit. Okay, let's no, let's not trade. Let's sell this.
Where TF have you beat nitrogen monoxide sitting last night? How
Won't
dare
do
you?
much good in the grave.
I'm sorry. I need a day off. I can't help you with Resident Evil 4 because I don't know a thing, but I can Google some stuff. I appreciate you, Vaughn. I'm doing my best here. Honestly, I'm really enjoying the gameplay of this one.
So mad I can't type.
Shut up, Josh. Do I sell the golden egg or do I leave it? I feel like I'm supposed to sell it. Because, like, this was for him, right? Could anybody let me know if I'm doing the right thing by selling it? I just need money. I'm assuming I keep this. Oh, wait, no. This is for... made for selling only, so I can sell this. Keep it for now. Okay,
Time is money,
keep the gold
mate.
eggs for now. Okay. And then this is made for selling only too. So I just made $34,000. Okay, let's go ahead. So these are all meant for selling. At least I know that. I know I can also sell.
Now I have to get ready for work. I got words for you later, Mrs. Nitrogen Monoxide Show.
No show? Okay. First off, I'm sorry. You can talk to me later. I hope you have a good day at work. Sorry, Josh. Please don't be mad at me. I do the best that I can. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and sell this. And then we're gonna go...
Asterisk guy rolls asterisk.
Don't be mad at me. Look, I just need a break
cash
sometimes.
in your pocket or you're a decent size. But size ain't everything, am I right?
I still have no space. I do want this.
I don't always have this
And
in
I feel like
stock,
I want
stranger.
this.
Well then, happy cooking.
I feel like I would like...
Happy
Life needs
streaming.
care
We see
every
you
once in a
later.
while.
Thanks.
Could
See
be
you
the
later.
difference between life and death.
I'm gonna leave all this for now. And let's see.
Will do. What might want to
Look at my case. Okay. Wait, where did... Okay, first aid. I feel like I want to buy this rifle, but I still don't have enough space for it, which is kind of irritating. I feel like I could probably get rid of the bolt thrower. I could probably store this. And also... Wait,
take
where's
care of any
save?
leftover errands before going this way.
Over here. save. Saving again, because why not? Go to storage. Can I not send this to storage? Fuck. Huh. That's to be strategic. What's the placement of my shots? But I do kind of want to buy that rifle. I mean, I don't think I have enough for it now. I really don't have enough for it. I might as well just keep the bolt thrower. Thank you, King, for the game controller. Okay, keep it for now. Oh, all right. So we're just gonna rock with what we've got. How you doing, King? It's been a minute. Let's see. I feel like that's gonna stay. Okay, we're just gonna rock with this. Nothing scary.
And still feeling magical.
I love that you're feeling magical. So you're still playing, Hogwarts. I still haven't, because when I bought it, the PC that I was playing on.
YYYESSHHH.
I love that.
Things on sale, stranger.
And it's 80,000. I can afford this anyway.
Why not try your hand at a new gun next time?
All right.
Buy something.
I think I'm ready. I think it's through here. I'm backtracking, right?
The PC mods have me in a chokehold.
For real? What mods do you have? Okay, let's think about this. All right, so I need to reload this, reload that. Okay. Reload. Okay. Wait, could I have bought ammo?
Oh, nothing but the fun. Welcome. What can I interest you in?
Can I not?
You'll get some
No, I
bang
can't.
for your buck.
That's okay.
I can. Suit yourself, stranger.
All right, we're just gonna go.
Am a complete dark wizard from start to finish.
I love that. No, I'm gonna play it eventually. I might not play it on screen, but I started and then my computer was like, yeah, nah, your graphics card cannot handle this. Do I have the key for this? I think I do. Okay. All right.
My only gripe with this game, you can't buy ammo from the merchant. I like this game as well.
I wish that we could buy ammo from it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, so I can sell this. Okay. So, inlay. So, it's more if you just use the same one. Is what the consensus that I've got. So, I'm just going to go back and sell this really quick. And then we'll go.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm back.
Got a selection of good things.
Every
on
weapon in the
sale,
world to sell,
stranger.
but no ammo. Make it make sense.
I know. It makes no
Valuables
sense.
Won't do you much good in the grave. A deal well struck.
Okay. So,
Don't get yourself
Tap in
killed
like the
now.
live y'all.
thanks, King. All right, we're gonna go. Let me. All right. So I just have to make my way back to the church. No big deal. No big deal. I bet you that big motherfucker's gonna be out there, and I don't have much of anything. I'm scared. I don't have anything. Okay. You know what? There's nothing to be scared of. be fine. So, before I go do that, actually, let me just go up here and see if there's anything that I missed up here. No. Nope. Didn't miss anything. I gotta go that way. Don't want to. I'm not ready. Because I already know. We heard him breathing. We know that that's next for me. Y'all hear it? Thank you for sharing the live, King. Thank you for... Okay. 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 Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Can I just, like, try to book it? I'm gonna try to book it. Book it, bitch! Book it! Bitch! I knew it!
Walk in.
Fucking bullshit! Oh, fuck.
Shit.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Fuck. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck off. Bitch. I know you fucking lying.
God damn, you're a big boy.
I know you fucking lying. Please, please, please. Oh, fuck off. Bitch! I know you lying! Bitch! You big ass motherfucker! No, we can't be friends. Oh, absolutely not. This is some bullshit. See? This is some bullshit. Wait, what can I craft from this? There ain't shit I can craft. Bitch, you gotta use it. You'll be okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, okay, okay. What the fuck? That didn't do shit. Okay, bitch. You know what? Equip this shit real quick, like, and fuck this bitch. Ah! Bitch! Run, 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 run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Reload. Run, 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 run. Oh, shit. What? Oh, you bitch! How you holding me? How you holding me? Oh, fuck you, bitch. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. You know what, bitch? You gotta equip this shit right now. Okay. You guys, I am not prepared for this fight. I already know I'm about to die. This is what happens when these big fights come up. I have to die multiple times. I'm just not prepared. Fuck. Alright, what can I create here? You doing okay so far? No, I'm not. Okay, so I can create myself more submachine gun ammo, which I need. So let's do this. Alright. Don't want to go back in. I'm scared. I have to. Actually, let's eat some eggs. I forgot that these eggs help you a little bit. I don't know. I'm equipped with this. Okay. I gotta go back in.
Shit, that was close.
Bitch, why you gotta stop so quick? Ooh, bitch. He coming up on you quick like. Ooh, he like you. Ooh, shit. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Bitch, equip one more. You know, ain't no big thing but a chicken wing. Ain't no big thing. Oh, bitch. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, that was it. Oh, shite. Oh, shite. Ooh, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? This big ass motherfucker, he said he wants you. Oh, shit. All you can do is run in circles, bitch. Oh, shit, that's all you got? Bitch. I know you fucking lying. Oh, shit. I know you lying, bitch. I know you lying. This big ass bitch. Bitch! Fuck off! Oh, I know this bitch lying. I know this bitch lying. Ooh, bitch. Bitch! Bitch! Ah! 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 like this. You are supposed to be my friend. I saved you, okay? You and I are supposed to be friends. Are you gonna help me out here? No? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. It's okay. He likes you. He wants you. Now you can do this east way. Choices are mine. Okay. Let me self-soothe for a second. Okay. Ooh, everything is fine. Everything's fine. I'm prepared. Okay, I have to do it. I have to do the hard thing. Okay, bitch. Just... Bitch. Yeah. Fucking die, bitch. Die, bitch. Oh, so that's how we... Come on, friend. Yeah, friend! Don't kill my friend! I will fuck you up, bitch! Oh! That's what time we're on? You gonna kick my fucking woof? Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! You better not fuck up my friend. Okay. Alright. Fuck, that was my chance and I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Did I fuck it up? Fuck it up, bitch! Hit him in the dick. Keep fucking him up in the dick! Oh, shit. Alright, bitch. Alright, you gotta... Okay. Alright, bitch. This is one and only chance. Your one and only chance to get this bitch all the way fucked up. Get him fucked up. Fuck him up. Bitch. Fuck this bitch up. Fucking die already! Why the fuck won't you die? Bitch! Now I know you lying. I know you goddamn lying, bitch! I know you lying! Fuck! I'm shaking! I'm so sorry! Like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. On the first try! God damn!
Nice.
Bitch.
Okay,
Fucking
let's
asshole.
get to that church.
Alright, well, first off, you need to... Thank you, wolf friend. He didn't kill my wolf friend, right? Where'd he go? I don't think he died. If he did, fuck this guy. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let's reconvene. So, a bitch only got... I ain't got much to go off of right now. I'm gonna fucking die here. Okay. You'll be alright. Okay, excuse me, friend.
Check the cabins for items.
Check the cabin for items. Oh, you mean when I get to the village? Actually, let me check up in here. Oh, thank God. Thank you. I didn't even realize that this was over here. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's, thank you for that little tidbit. I really appreciate that.
I guess their shack's really wall.
Their shacks, yeah. Alright, so now we got a little bit more. Oops, shit. I'm doing too much. We know that I don't want to use this because I don't have it. Okay. Actually, yeah, much better. Okay, so reload. Okay, I think that's it. Let's check. What's over here? 6 months. It's he have only just come through, but it shoves everything within reach into its mouth. It can't walk yet, but it swallowed a dog whole. What the fuck? 9 months. It already towers over me, but it's growing. It keeps growing. The town hall can no longer contain it. 10 months. It keeps growing even after moving to the curry. It can devour a whole cow in only 3 days. Ooh, 13 months. It can swing our largest pickaxe as if it were a twig. One of the men in the village was almost eaten today. Two, if not getting enough food. 17 months. There are only a few cows left now. At this rate, the whole village will starve. We summoned help from the castle and had them put the beast to sleep with an incantation. Hopefully, it won't wake for a long time. Okay. Well, I got him. Ooh, I can go sell this really quick. Do I want to sell it? What do I want to do? Did I already get everything from in here? I think I did. Okay. I hear the wolf. Do you hear the wolf? Really quick, like, let's go down here. Sell this shit. And save, because why the fuck not?
Take a look.
Save. I did really good. I'm proud of myself there. I never... And you was panicking for nothing. Oh, look, I was panicking for something. That was something.
Got
Okay.
a selection of good things
Let's
on
sell
sale, stranger.
this. Let's just sell this.
I'll
now.
buy almost anything. Thank you.
Vaughn, we need to get together and play Dead by Daylight, by the way. It's been a minute. Let's tune up. I'll take the repair.
That's good work, if I do say so myself.
I buy. Should I buy this? Well, you said if I have a
That
good...
cash in your pocket.
I don't know if I'm
or
that
your
good.
life. Easy choice, mate.
I have space for it. No, I've had that
Well
before.
then, come
I don't
back
need it.
anytime.
All right, and just like that, we go. We did good. I'm proud of us. Wait, wrong way. Did it get darker? Yeah. Okay. So we killed him, thank God. What? You hear him? Why is he barking? What? Hurry. Right here. I don't think there's anything for me here. I think I'm just gonna follow the path. Follow the path. Right? Basically underneath. Follow the path. I'm going the right way. I heard the dog though. Was I supposed to go look for it? See the TNT. Right. can craft more bolts in case I'm ever in a dire situation. Let's do it. Why not?
There's a shortcut scene with the dog. Leon just thanks him for the help.
Do I need that? Probably not. Love that dog. Appreciate that dog. But I just want to get this done. Done, son. Alright, this looks familiar. We're back at the church. I need to be... Oh, fuck off. Now I know you lying. Who the fuck?
Oh, you're kidding me.
What the fuck? No. Honey, why? I just fought this big ass monster just to fight this fucking dog? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, so we've got bullets, we have bolts. Let's just keep going. Bitch! Bitch! Yeah, bitch. How many of you there are you? Please don't be more. I can't deal today. I can't deal. Okay. Can't deal. Not today. Wait, did I need to be this way? Bitch. Okay. I'm gonna save again because he wants to fight that fucking dog again. Let's think about this. So I have the key now, so I can get into the church, right? From the front door. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Oh shit. Girl, are you prepared? I need to equip this. No, not equip. I need to register it. I'm gonna put it in 4. Okay. Saving. Wonder why.
Ashley Graham! I'm here to help.
What am I? Oh, hell no. Okay. So, reload. Okay, we're reloaded here. We've got this. Cool. Okay. Actually, let's go over here and see. We've got 2 barrels. Okay. Wait. Can I do anything with this? Nope. Okay. More. Where are you? Blue dial. Cool. Alright. So let's go here. There's a door. Okay. right, all right, all right. Okay. Got more bolts. Bag here. Are you for real? Can't do nothing with that bag. There's a briefcase there that I can't get to. Okay. All right. Got another small key. Before I pull that, let's just kind of finish looking around. Is there anything I can do with this? There's nothing I can do with that. Hi! Pretty good. How are you? Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so I have to dial. I just have a bad feeling. Oh. If I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I get that we're trying to make it match. Hold on. Let's use the magic light box. And there's a shortcut. Okay. Put this on the charger really quick, like. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I see. Hmm. Let's see if I can figure it out. So basically, you fill in everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's do. Okay. Nope, that doesn't make sense. All right, I'm really struggling with this puzzle. Okay. knew, but I missed you.
Do you see the tip of the symbol? Go back to green.
Okay.
Okay, nice. You got green correct.
Wait, did I? Okay, there goes green. Okay, so now it's red that I really have to do. Okay. Red. Everything's off ever so slightly. Okay. I think it's blue that's off. Right? Everything's off ever so slightly. Everything needs to be shifted. So like this way. Right? And then now I need to do red. It's green.
Adjust to green to line up with the tip of the symbol.
Okay. And then the rest of it will fall into place. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. Sorry. Alright, so I've already checked all of this. Ooh, bitch. For this anyway. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Okay, let's go. What time is it? Oh, it's only 12.
Ashley, you in there?
Yeah, Ashley, you in here? We're looking for you. Ooh. Well, let's just keep exploring for a second before I go up in here. Okay. I just want to see if I'm missing anything. Watch you fall or something. It's her phone. Damn. Oh, shit. So this is after I get her, I'm assuming. Okay. See, I'm making a mental note of every place that there needs to be 2 people. Hey, you're fine, bud.
Ashley. Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Yo.
Just let me go.
Listen,
Yo.
easy with that. My name's Leon. I'm hearing the president's orders and That went well. Hey, it's dangerous outside. You need to listen to me.
What is that? Over there?
Oh, hell no.
Pursue them. The lost lambs are escaping.
Perseguirles.
Deliver unto them
Oh, bitch.
salvation.
Oh, bitch. We gotta go. We've got to go. Okay. You guys, I completed chapter 4. I'm so proud of myself. I kind of want to keep going a little bit. But how I've been doing it is like after each chapter, I'm done. So maybe I should just be done. Yes, let's save. We did this. Yay. So happy. Alright. Let's click space. Let's see how we did. Oh my gosh, my dog is losing his goddamn mind. Oh, I can keep going. Bitch, we gonna run.
Your father trusts me. And I need you to trust me too.
Royal!
Exactly as I say.
Come here. Yeah, trust
I'm gonna get
him.
you home safe.
Okay.
Why not trust him?
Okay, Leon.
Bitch, you knew.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Get the ladder.
Yes, get the ladder, bitch.
Okay.
You gonna send it for me, bitch? Fuck. Can we call it back up?
There's no way out.
Nope. No way out? No. No way out. Cool. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I only have a limited amount of time. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna have to go out the window. We're gonna have to. Don't be scared,
way.
girl.
It's okay, I've got you.
You missed a treasure.
I did. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Hey,
To myself.
trust me.
We're not getting it. Girl, go. Little dramatic. Alright, so I already know.
Thanks.
No.
Roost, I've secured Baby Eagle.
Copy that. Is she okay?
Affirmative.
Well done, Condor 1. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way there, and don't let anything happen to Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Hurry. The weather is getting worse. Roost out.
So let's see. Head for the extraction point. Oh, fuck. Alright, so we just gotta keep moving.
Like I said, it's dangerous. Stay close.
Okay.
When the fuck?
I'm definitely gonna catch a cold.
Yeah, well, fuck off.
Okay, gaming tip. Sneak up behind the lady and take her down. Then wait for the rest to enter the church.
Okay. Ashley commands tight loose, switch, clean tight and loose formation and control. Ashley will stick close behind Leon. Hold tight formation. This can be effective when running fast. Okay. Ashley commands tight and loose, switch between tight and loose formation with control. Okay. Ashley will hang back. Okay. So we're on tight. So the lady's right there. Where's Ashley?
Back up.
Okay.
With me.
Okay.
Should I leave her
Stay
behind?
back.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave her behind while I go get this lady. Gotta wait for her to come back over. Give it a second. Stay here. What? What? I think I should come in here.
No.
Ashley, shut the fuck up. I mean, I can't. Ashley, get the fuck back!
Come on.
Okay.
Hurry up. Ashley. Get the fuck. Ashley, come on. Stay there. What the fuck is this bitch?
Back up.
Alright, I'm gonna. She's just kind of. Can I go in here?
The lady is by the gate, but she won't turn around. You can stealth her.
Okay. I forgot to look in here. Okay. Already know that. Save, because ABS, always be saving. Okay. Alright, Ashley. Alright. Thank you for the tip, now that I know. Back.
Now hide behind the big rock.
Stick close.
Okay.
Was that it?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. That was the last guy. Alright, just be safe. Let's just stay down. Shit. Shit. I see them. I see them. See them. I see them. I see them.
They're coming. Get behind me.
Oh god! What is wrong with these people?
Oh, Ashley, get the fuck out of my way, bitch! Fuck. Alright, let's go, Ashley. miss anything? Ashley, move. Don't stay in the way. Alright, let's go. Did I miss anything? I don't really care. I'd rather just get to where I need to go. Can I just use the egg? No, let's not. Okay.
Ashley, are you alright?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, close.
I have something I think you like.
What?
Welcome. I got something new for you.
What? Okay.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make. You'll get some
Do I need
bang
this?
for your buck.
Nah,
I
but I'll take more of this.
guarantee it. Better to be over prepared.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Tune up. Actually, let's repair.
Knife needs care. Give that the care it deserves, mate.
Do I need to... What? I can give myself more power?
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh,
I'd rather save.
it's a thing
just
of
in case.
combat anytime.
Let's see, what is it now? Get rid of the wild village. Did I already do that?
Take a look. Something's bound to catch
Hey,
your
puppy.
eye.
Hey, buddy, what's the matter?
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
Got it.
What do you mean you need a break? We just started moving. We still gotta go out and over enough. So we already looked at all this. Okay, I didn't do anything with this. Alright, so we're back at the village. There are definitely going to be people out here, for sure. Alright. Need to go up and over through the farm in here. Okay, we can do this.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
Fine. Cool. Actually, real quick, like, I just want to see. Let's see, I have... Oh, I don't have enough. I just need a couple more jewels. What's this? Else that I missed over here because I was trying to get that self kill? Okay, I don't think so. Okay, let's go. I didn't even know that this was over here. What the fuck? Oh, I'm supposed to be killing those rats, aren't I? You know what? Don't really feel like it. You're gonna cause some noise, and I really would just rather not. Nothing? Oh shit, that took me further away. Wait, did it? Let's go back up. I think I need to go this way. Okay, is this back where we were? Yeah. That didn't take me nowhere. Wait, there's no way. Maybe I, like, was confuzzled. There's no way that just took me right back. Here we go. Here we go. So now we can kind of go. I hear them. Ghost guy. Maybe over here. Alright. I'm right here, but I need to be over here. I'm on the wrong side of the village. Maybe I should be down there in those tunnels. I need to get over here. Was I on the wrong side? I think I was supposed to be on the other side. I think I fucked this up. I gotta make it. Yeah, I fucked it up. I need to be on the other side. I need to be on the other side. Think. I'm gonna double check. Okay, well, alright, let's go back. Alright, Ashley. Let's go back over here and see where I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to. Yeah, this is closer. The problem is I need to go this way. Oh yeah. They're not gonna let me get through this way. Yeah. Alright. I had to see it for myself. Had to see it for myself. Okay, yeah. We gotta work our way back around. That's no fun. Alright. You know what? This is the opportunity that I need. Hey, bud. Oh. No, let's not waste our ammo on that. Alright, so I have to go out. Wow. Like, I can't go out this way. Yeah. Or you can go over here. I feel like that woman is going to be easier to kill than that man. Unless there's a way to go out this way. No, there isn't. Go around. I have to go this way. Okay. So this lady down there, I feel like it's gonna be easier. You hear that cow? I feel like either way I'm gonna have to like kill a lot of people. We're gonna have to run through, you know? Come on, Ashley. Alright, E, let's think about this. I gotta run across. Now, you know, there's a way to go this way. And just go around. I think I gotta go that way. Yeah. Okay. So there's a way to go around. There's a man right there. He's turned around. Alright. How far does he go? Like, he's right there. Okay. Ashley, come on. Girl, you about to get us seen. I could do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Okay. That looks good. Alright, so let's go down. Pray that there's no one right here. Doesn't look like there is. You see this man? I think I got it. Now. Oh no. You think we could have gone up and over? Alright, I see him. See this man. Actually, stay away. God, she's such a crazy ass. Oh, no fucking way. I was about to say. There's no fucking way. Oh, thank God. We made it. Okay. Let's get low. Get low, get low, get low. Save. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Could be worse, right? Right, right. Mm-hmm. Actually, what the fuck are you doing? Where the fuck are you going now? You gotta make it through here and straight. Okay. Okay, there goes this man. We see him. Oh, fuck off. Oh, not the pig. Not the pig. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Ashley. Oh, fuck, I killed the bitch. Got the bitch killed. Ooh. Bitch.
Ashley!
Well, good thing I saved, right? Right? Always be saving. Okay, okay, okay. All right. All right, bitch. Let's just knife kills child. Okay. I am really bad about using my knife. I will be better. Is there any way to not have to interact with these bitches like this?
Give me some space.
Okay. Yeah, you stay the fuck back, bitch, actually. What are these? Oh. Okay. Actually, I want to try this. Let's try this.
Know that Ashley can be unalived by friendly fire as well.
Okay, I'll be careful with her.
Hey.
Hey, mad mofo! Oh, shit. Shit.
Serious.
Ooh, Ashley, move the fuck back. Okay, we're just gonna call you good. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, hey, friend.
Hope all is well.
Yes, I hope all is well with you too. Ooh, hey, guy. Okay, first off. Yeah. Oh, shit. Go to bed. You're fine. You're all fine. We're all fine. Okay, all is well. We're good. We made it through. You do have to deal. Okay, I dealt with it. Still have my bolts. Gotta go get the rest of them. Alright. Okay. Guessing I have to go this way then. And then this way. Okay, let's just... Oh, that's not what I meant to do, actually. I meant to grab these. Hey, bud. Okay. Come this way. Shorty swing my way. Sure look good to me. Now I want to sing. Fuck off! When does bitch come back? Absolutely not. I do not remember this bitch being here. I thought I killed this bitch, honestly. To be honest, Ashley, move the fuck out of my way. Oh shit. I went to try to go melee. That didn't work out in my favor. Alright, you know what? Ashley, move the fuck out of the way, you stupid! Ugh! Bitch. Where the fuck does big motherfucker go? Gotta be fast. I'm trying. Okay. Alright. Let's... Alright, we good?
What counts as the D-pad on your keyboard?
Okay, what counts as a D-pad? Wait. Woo, they're quick. Bitches. See, I don't fuck with y'all. Bitch.
Give me a break already.
Alright. Ashley! Move out the way. Okay, cool. Alright, so we gotta get rid of this big motherfucker. Okay, cool. Prob's the number keys. Yes, it's the number keys. So, I don't have much left. So, I can craft some stuff. Let's craft some more of this. Yes, it's the number keys. So I have to press. Alright, so there's some dead over there. I have to go this way, don't I? Anyway. Did I go this way before? Have I been in here? Yes. Ashley, stay behind. If possible. Okay, so I got those big ass bitches. There's stuff here. Wait.
Okay, so the numbers are your weapon switch.
Yes. So I have to click above. WS. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Ooh, bitch. I'm scared. In here. That purple flame means something, doesn't it? Don't die here, Ashley. Oh, fuck.
Purple flame is always the merchant.
That's what I thought. Okay.
You. Hey.
Yes, him.
About earlier.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, fuck him up, fuck him up.
Hey, I see you found your missing senorita.
Senorita has a name and it's Ashley. You are?
Name's Luis. Encantado.
Great. We all have names. Now then. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Very good questions, unfortunately.
Hide, now.
In that case...
Get ready for a lot of fun and excitement.
Oh,
Again,
fun and excitement? That's great.
Go.
Ooh, no.
Okay.
I don't trust
game
this
time.
bitch. Aw, shit.
Hordes of them against two of us. Oh, and let's not forget, this mob is made up of monsters. Done warming up? Hope you stretched.
Yeah. Now if you shut up, you can get...
I can't. Okay, so what's happening?
Light him out.
Oh, shit.
This should hold for a while.
You know what to do.
Oh, fuck. When the fuck you get in here, bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the worst. What the fuck is this bitch doing? Oh, he's not helpful. This motherfucker. Now, I know this bitch did not just let these bitches up here. Oh, shit. Didn't see you, bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did I not reload?
One down.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Alright. Oh, hey, buddy.
Overtake this floor soon. Give me a break already.
Okay.
I've been waiting, hero boy.
Alright, so we've got one here. We've got two. Oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta go. We gotta go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay, alright. Use, okay. Go, bitch. Go. Reload. Be happy. Bitch.
This one's on me.
Fuck. Oh shit, I'm being overtaken. Can't do it. Okay, I gotta find some shit from here.
Perfect timing. Give me a hand. You know what to do. I am good.
Are you? Oh shit. Hold on.
Pay attention.
I can't! This bitch. Like, I'm doing this shit on purpose. Like. Oh!
That one's free.
Thanks.
Thank God. Let's just. Ugh. Why can't I do the thing that I need to do? It's not letting me. Alright. I am not. Ooh, I'm still alive, bitch. I'm still alive. I thought I died. Okay. Well, I died. Second hardest part before the castle. Don't forget the bolt thrower free damage. Okay. I'm gonna try again and pray that it works. This is hard. This is really hard. Okay. Before I go open this bitch. Let's reload on this. Okay.
Over here.
So I need to be quicker about. I think I want to board up the window list right here first. I was a little slow.
You. Hey. This
Okay.
Hordes of them against two of us.
Alright.
Oh, and let's not forget.
F.
This mob is made up of monsters.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Done warming up?
Nope.
You stretched.
Yeah. Now if you'd shut up, we'd
Some
be
up
good to
here.
go.
Not any up here. Alright. Go down here. Make sure that they can't get up from here. Wait, what's this door? Oh, hey, bitch. Oh. What's this door? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to, like, figure things out as I go. So no one's gonna come from this way.
One down.
More.
Next. Come on.
Alright. Help him out.
Waiting, hero boy. What the hell are you doing?
Bitch. Okay. Dodge these bitches. Okay. Dodge. Okay, let's take this. Use. Okay. Okay, don't go over. Okay, let's go upstairs. Take down this ladder. I know it's probably up now. No, it's not. Yeah. No, I didn't get it yet. No, it's hurting someone. Okay, let's equip this shit. Come on, info space. Let's take. Go downstairs.
Perfect timing.
Shit.
Give me a hand.
Alright.
Not bad.
I gotta go upstairs and go pick that down now. Okay, let's. Cool. I would like to go upstairs and fucking get this shit. Bitch. Down.
You can thank me later.
Shit. Knife is done. Alright.
There are two ladders to push down upstairs.
Fuck. Okay. Let's no, because it's not fast enough. But I can equip this shit. Let me down! Oh, shite. Okay. Alright. Fuck. Get back up real quick, like. This is it. I don't know if I can do this. No matter what I do, I cannot break free of these bitches.
A little busy at the moment. Hey, our guests would think we're rude. So much for service via smile, huh? But I guess bullets work just as well.
Bitch, I hate you.
What the hell are you doing?
Ooh. Let's go up in this bitch.
One down.
Alright. Okay. Oh, fuck. I gotta take the golden egg. Why not?
None left.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Help me, bro. Help me, bro. Help me, bro. Okay. Okay, let's put this on. Fuck, the ladder's back up. Okay, shit.
This way, hurry!
Bitch, I ain't gonna die. I'm not gonna survive this shit. Bitch. Oh, I just had to survive? That was so bad. Okay, well, I survived. But I'm gonna die.
Ashley.
Girl,
What's happening to me?
we both dying. That's what's happening to us. We dying.
Ashley, is this the first time you've coughed on blood like this?
Yeah.
You want to start explaining?
Yes.
The cough, the blood, is caused by something called plaga.
I'm still shaking, by the way.
Okay,
A little bit.
you saw those people, right? But you have the same thing inside you. The same thing that made them like that.
I don't want to be
This,
like
what
that.
you're experiencing, these symptoms, they're only the beginning.
I don't want to become like them.
You are, well, lucky. You see, at this early stage, the parasite, the plaga, it is possible to remove it with the surgical procedure. And all you need is some know-how. And oh yeah, the right equipment.
Wait, you two?
No worries. See, I have a plan.
I don't trust this
But you're going
bitch.
to have to trust me.
We ain't trusting you, bitch.
Great, we're partners then.
Hey, why are you...
No time for any questions. The clock is ticking.
Why are you helping us?
Because it makes me feel better. Let's leave it at that. I will contact you later.
Okay. I hit the fifth chapter! Okay, guys. I'm gonna say that that is it. Let me save my progress. And then I want to see how I did. I don't think I did well. Died twice. All right. Well, that was it. I did 2 chapters. I'm pretty proud of that. I will possibly be back tomorrow. I make no promises, but I'm going to try to be back tomorrow at the same times. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I might see you tonight for some Helldivers or Phasmo. I haven't decided yet, but thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for your help. I see you, Jason. Thank you, Crunchy. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for your help and for being here while I'm scared
Enjoy
shitless.
your day.
Thank you. I hope you do the same. All right. Bye.